Good afternoon, everyone. This is A to Z Productions, and today we would like to walk you through how your associates at the dealership will be able to register and enroll consumers for Entune 3.0 connected services. How we're going to do that today is that we're going to demonstrate through the Pocket Source app how your associates will be able to do such. First and foremost, you need to make sure that your associates have the Pocket Source app downloaded onto their device. This download can be obtained through the eShowroom website that they can access. So we're going to open up Pocket Source app, and underneath, as you scroll down, you will see the area for Toyota Connected Services. It's going to bring up a pop-up and it's asking for login credentials. These credentials are the same credentials that your associates utilize to log into eShowroom. And although the site is not taking you to eShowroom, it looks very similar to as if they were going to eShowroom. So you insert the credentials and you hit sign in. And this actually takes you to a page which we refer to as TARP, which is the Toyota Activation Registration Portal. And inside this portal here is where we will begin the process to enroll and activate a customer for Entune 3.0 connected services. On the upper right hand corner of the screen you'll see the hamburger, we call it, and it should have the name of your dealership, which will display there. There's a DMS search, unlinking of the VIN, Toyota owner search, and home. We would like for you guys not to be concerned about the DMS search because it had good intentions for it to be functional, but realistically it's not going to serve any value for you. The unlinking VIN drop down or option there exists for in the case that perhaps the vehicle got reported to an incorrect customer, that you would be able to go into here and unlink them, and we'll show you how to do that later on. But for the purposes of what we're trying to do is that we're trying to get this customer activated for their Entune 3.0, and we're going to be doing that by helping them establish a Toyota owner's account. So we're going to hit Toyota owner search. Now potentially the customer that you just sold the vehicle to has a Toyota owner's account. They may tell you that they do, and you can search for it two different ways. You can enter their email address, or you can search by their first and last name. So we're going to do that right now.
And the preferred way will always be to search by the email address. It's actually the fastest way to find a customer. So we're going to input the email address here. Just going to verify. And by doing this, this sets up the customer's email, a Toyota owner's account for them. Just make sure that you have their primary email address. That is very important, the primary email address. I'm going to click submit.
And you can see here that it's coming up with criteria that's not being found. If you believe that this is incorrect, you can go back and search again. Perhaps maybe you input the email incorrectly, or they just feel very strongly, well, maybe I used a different email account, and you could go back in and check that out. But for the purposes here, we want to create a new account. We know that the email account that we gave was a valid email account, which is first and foremost that you want to make sure that they're giving you an email account that is one that they check. It's not the one where they send their junk email, the coupons that they get, or special offers from stores and other vendors out there. We want something that they check on a regular basis because it's important further on down the line. So we're going to select create new account. And here's where you're going to enter the customer's first and last name, and you can see that it pulled that Toyota or that email account over and has already populated it. So we're going to enter that, and we're going to create the account by selecting the button down below. And here it's saying, okay, Toyota owner's account information. We've got the customer's name, the email address, we're verifying that. And now it's asking us, what are we looking to do? In the beginning here, we told you that we are going to do the Express Enrollment. And as you can see here, through the app, you can do the full enrollment, the Express Enrollment. If the consumer is wanting to waive the connected services altogether, you can do that. If what you have here is incorrect, you can go back and do a new search. Or if this is an existing customer and you want to jump in and just go ahead and manage their services, you could do that. For this example, we're going to do the Express Enroll. So we hit Express Enroll, a pop-up comes up asking you to verify that this is the customer. Obviously that's the case, so we're going to hit Agree. And here's where it's going to ask you to enter the 17-digit VIN number.
And you can see here you can't enter any more characters here, so just know that. You don't have to worry about doing caps or anything. You can type the VIN number as is.
And if the customer would like to give the vehicle a nickname, they're free to do such. Maybe they're a multiple Toyota family owner, and so when they go into the owner's account versus there being a VIN number with a vehicle, it would display a nickname. So, but for these purposes, we're just simply putting in the VIN. So we're going to hit Submit. And it's telling you that an email has been sent to the customer's email address, and it's displaying for you there the email address that's up with instructions how to complete the enrollment. So you're going to go ahead and hit OK. And at that point, Dealer Express is done from a dealer's perspective. It's important then to ask the customer to complete this process because the email has been sent to them, and inside of that email there'll be a hyperlink that will take them to their Toyota owner's account and prompt them to walk through the steps necessary to complete the registration and activation process for Entune connected services.
So now I'm going to take you all through the the customer flow in regards to setting up their account for their connected services. So you can see here the customer has received an email and it says activate account link. They must activate their account in order to have their connected services initialized and authorized. Again, the dealer sent them, by them going through the registration, Dealer Express, they were able to receive this, and this creates their Toyota owner's account. So we're going to click on Activate My Account. And it's going to take them to Toyota owners. You can see here the customer's information as far as their first and last name and their email address is already filled in. They'll need to input a password. They'll need to select a security question. And as a kid, I always wanted to work for Entune. Create account. Say not now. And it's going to say, welcome Marvin. Please enter your vehicle identification number. And they must enter their VIN. Now let's get the VIN here. And by inputting the VIN, this is going to bring up the preferred servicing dealer information. And the preferred servicing dealer, if the vehicle has Safety Connect, this is where the vehicle's data will be sent in regards to vehicle alert, vehicle status alerts, etc. if the customer opts into those services. So they want to confirm the preferred servicing dealer information here. This page, if you're on your mobile device or your desktop, is geolocation based, so you can either edit that information here or input a different zip code. So we're just going to select this dealer here for that, or we can see more servicing dealers. I'm going to click Add Vehicle. And it's going to bring up the vehicle spec page here. It's going to show you that your vehicle, servicing dealer, you'll see here your Toyota connected services, and it shows you which services your vehicle is equipped with: Safety Connect, Service Connect, and Remote Connect. This particular vehicle is an Entune 3.0 Audio Plus vehicle. We're going to click Learn and Enroll. And now we have our service package page. On this page, you'll see which connected services, as far as the trials, are included. We have Remote, Safety Connect, and Service Connect. It also gives you the end date of those services. You scroll down, you have the option to choose additional time to your connected services here. If you decide to choose additional time to that trial, it will populate here in the order summary. But since we're doing the complimentary trial here, everything's going to be $0, and we're going to click Continue. Customer's going to receive a pop-up for the opt-ins for Service Connect for maintenance notification and service alerts. So this is basically saying, yes, I would like for the dealer and Toyota to receive data about my vehicle in regards to the Service Connect service. So they're going to select the first checkbox, and then the second checkbox allows the dealer to contact the customer in regards to those service alerts going off in the vehicle. Basically, you're saying, yes, it's okay for the dealer to contact me by phone for vehicle or maintenance alerts. On the next page, we're going to have the customer's profile page. The customer needs to complete the customer profile page because this is tied to their vehicle and their personal information. So if they have questions about their connected services, or if they paid for or added additional time, they will have to complete this page as a verification information. So we're just going to input the customer's information here. I'm going to select mailing address is the same as home. Primary number. Oh, go back here. Say other here. Now, this is going to be very important as far as the passcode. The passcode, just like when you call in for your credit card or even your bank, they may ask for a passcode. This is just for security measures, just to verify that this is who the vehicle's owner is. So you just want to select a passcode. It needs to be 6 to 30 characters. So it can be the same as your password. It can be something as short as your dog's name, cat's name, etc. So we're just going to input passcode here. It's going to ask us to confirm that. And now again, you have the order summary to the right hand side of the screen here. You can see just telling us what's included. We're going to click Confirm Order. And now we're going to go over the service subscription agreement. So again, we just have the customer's name, the address, the email, phone number, etc. You also have the services payment on the right hand side. Again, just going over your trial, what's included, and if you did additional time. You also have the option to include your credit card information. So say for instance, if your trial is up and you do decide that you want to add remote connect, well, you can call in or come back to the portal here and it will have your credit card information stored here for you.
In addition to that, if you insert your credit card information there, when the trial period runs out, it will automatically begin service for $8 a month for that connected service.
So now the customer will need to scroll down and they'll see the terms and condition. They can click read here or print, but they must select one of these before clicking authorize. So you can't select authorize until you click one of these. Then you'll be able to check it here. I'm going to click submit, and they're going to get a pop-up for remote connect. So this is basically saying an authorization code will be sent to the email, and again, the email, that primary email address that you utilize for Dealer Express, the primary email address that the customer received their Toyota account activation link, that email is where the remote connect authorization code is going to be sent to. That authorization code is going to expire after 72 hours. They'll need to take that authorization code and input it into the vehicle's head unit under the communications app. So we're going to click submit. And congratulations, you are now enrolled. So from here, it's giving you a 1, 2, 3 as far as next steps the customer should take in regards of adding emergency contact for Safety Connect. Also telling you which apps you need to download from the App Store, and also going back to Toyota owners. If you want to get your Wi-Fi trial started, you can click the link here for Verizon Wi-Fi Connect. And then here it shows you your enrolled services, your lineup as far as what you signed up for Remote and Safety Connect and Service Connect. So I'm going to go back to the email now. The customer is finished. I'm going to go back to the email. Let's refresh. So you can see the emails the customer has received in regards of their terms and agreement. Your account has been activated. Active Toyota remote services, but now we're going to click on here so you can see where that authorization code is at. So here's the authorization code that the customer will need to input into the vehicle's head unit, and you'll see here where it says it's valid for 72 hours. So that is Dealer Express. We showed you Dealer Express as far as through the PSA app, and also what a customer needs to do when they receive the Dealer Express email. There are a couple things that we would like to review with you all. There we go. And we just want to go over a couple of these items here as far as Service Connect. So the customer opted in for Service Connect. They're going to be greeted once they start the vehicle after they've enrolled into their services with the Toyota Service Connect activation screens. They'll need to select yes, allow it to process, and then select OK. This is basically allowing the vehicle to transmit the data. If they hit the menu button, apps button, or anything while the screening comes up, it will pop up on the next key cycle on, but until they actually select yes, process, allow it to process, and OK, the vehicle will not transmit. They must do this, allow this process to happen in order for the vehicle to transmit the information. Keep in mind, this is what the service alert notifications will look like if maintenance or check engine, low washer fluid, any ABS notifications were to pop up. You'll see you have the call dealer, play, and OK. If the vehicle is going over 5 miles per hour, the message will not display, and it will display when it's safe to drive, or it will display a message that message cannot be displayed while vehicle is in motion. So if you're under 5 miles per hour, the message will display. If you are stopped and you are able to see the call, play, and OK, by selecting any of those soft keys on the head unit, transmits the data to the dealer. If you don't do anything by pressing any call, dealer, play, or OK, on the next key cycle on, plus 10 minutes, that data is automatically transmitted to the dealer. It's very important to note the call dealer information is programmed into the vehicle's head unit under the vehicle setting. The preferred dealer information that you selected for the Toyota owners as far as where you want the data to be sent, the call dealer and the preferred dealer that you set up, those two systems do not talk to each other. So you want to make sure that the call dealer information is the same as the information that was set up on the Toyota owner's account for the preferred servicing dealer. And just mention that to the customer. So if you have any dealer trades or you have a vehicle coming in for TCUV, you want to make sure that customer enroll into the services, that their call dealer button information in the vehicle matches and reflects what you have set up on your Toyota owner's account. Those two accounts or those two systems don't talk to each other. So whatever you update in one, you want to update in the other. Okay, and the other thing too, this notification will pop up too if you do not select it as well. You can also view these notifications too under your vehicle health report. And there's also a vehicle alert history within the vehicle where you can view all of the alerts that were triggered in your vehicle as well. Next, we're going to look at Remote Connect. So again, the customer received the authorization code via email. What they'll need to do is come into the vehicle. Under Apps, Communications, select the Remote Connect Authorization app. They'll input the authorization code and click Submit. And then you'll get a notification vehicle has been successfully authorized for Remote Connect. Keep in mind that it could take up to 5 minutes to 24 hours for that service to activate. You'll need to download the Remote Connect app from Google Play or the App Store. The login credentials will be the same login credentials that you use for your Toyota owner's account, that primary email account. This is going to be another important information to go over in regards of the Remote Connect. A trial or paid subscription means that you'll be able to access and start your vehicle from your Remote Connect app and also be able to start it from the key fob, 1, 2, 3, hold, within range of the vehicle with the key fob. So that's a trial or paid subscription. You can start the vehicle from the Remote Connect app and also able to start it from the key fob. If you do not have a trial or paid subscription, you will not be able to start it from the Remote Connect app nor the key fob. So you must have a trial or paid subscription in order to start the vehicle with Remote Connect or via the key fob. So that's all we have for you. Zach, would you like to say anything else?
And with that, I think that that covers everything from A to Z here. And if you have any questions, we encourage you guys to reach out to your regional offices, your region training manager, your vehicle product training specialist, DSPM, and DM. Thank you very much.